Good afternoon, folks. My name is Dave Cravens. I'm Chief of the Anderson Fire Department. As you can see here, we're under remodel in our fire department headquarters that was originally purchased or built in 1975. So it's 42 years old, way overdue, and it's quite a project for our community. We believe the fire department and headquarters is part of our infrastructure to our city. It tells what the mayor and administration thinks about public safety and how we care about our taxpayers and our citizens. This project, we are installing a new HVAC heating and cooling system that is energy efficient. That should pay for itself over a 7 to 10 year period. We're installing a new roof. We're not replacing windows, but we're reinstalling and sealing up windows for more heat capacity and cooling capacity. We're redoing the floors. We're making the fire department more professionally administrative for dignitaries and for professionalism for our taxpayers. And it's quite a project. We'll have, our budget is about $1.1 million in this project. And it's all paid for the user fee of the fire department budget. It doesn't put a burden back on the local taxpayers at all. I'd also like to introduce Todd Cawthorn, my deputy chief. He's kind of been turned into a project manager, and let him kind of walk you through the project.
Good afternoon. Our main goal for this project was to decrease the overall expense of what this large a building brought when it came to utilities, and then also add a lot more function and spruce up the form a little bit. Our administrative area had temporary walls. It was redesigned. Then that design was submitted to the engineering firm, got everything passed, and just in the last few days, we've had drywall up so we can actually see kind of the floor plan that we're going to be dealing with as our department moves into the future. As you see behind me, you can see a hallway running back to areas such as our workroom, our EMS billing, our payroll clerk, our health and safety chief is also located back there, as well as our new conference room. That way we can have meetings with businesses as industries move into town and they need information on fire safety, as well as their fire inspections as they begin the building process. We'll have an area where we can actually meet with those companies and go over things like that. as you can see here in our entryway, this is our initial dedication plaque back from 1975. I'm proud to say this building does predate myself a little bit, though I am very proud every day for the last couple years. Right outside my office is one of my uncles was on the city council when this was built. Our chief was Ed Ballinger. It was built under Mayor Robert Rock. But as you can see, the initial building was $1.35 million through revenue sharing, and then an additional $250,000 from capital improvements. Though products have become a little bit more expensive, we're still able to stay under the cost to bring this up to today's standards with electrical, HVAC, roofing, windows, and drywall and framing, and still stay under the initial build cost that it cost 42 years ago. Unfortunately, during this tour, we were unable to get up to our crew quarters. It's still in quite the mess. We have a lot of wires hanging currently. Hopefully in the future, we may be able to do a section on our crew quarters. I can give you a little bit of teaser of what that would entail. We're going back down from the carpet and the tile work, that the commercial tile that was up there, back down to the concrete, which this building is preformed concrete, being able to grind it down, polish it up so that we have a floor that is very low maintenance and should last way past my career ending. We're also able to redo some of the kitchen area, better ventilation above our stove. All the bedrooms are getting rewired to be more efficient that way and a little bit safer on top of that. As well as the resealing of the windows upstairs and replacing a few of the glass panes with insulated panels to maximize our heating and cooling efficiency. Like I said, the overall cost of this building, the budget for this remodel project is about $1.1 million. All of that money was able to come from our EMS user fee, straight from EMS billing. We didn't have to get any appropriations from local tax draw. It's only our users that are helping keep us running through this remodel. If we were to try and rebuild this size of building with all the capacity that we have currently and all the amenities with our in-house garage as well as building maintenance, we would be in the $8 to $10 million range, and that would not be able to be covered by our user fee. That we would have to go into capital improvements at that point in time, and we think we'd be better off just remodeling, rehabbing what we have, turning it into another 40, 50 years of being a pillar of our public safety in this community, and saving tax dollars as we go.
You know, our fire department headquarters are a mainstay of our fire department. Some of the services that we offer through this department here and through this station is fire rescue, Medic 1, Rescue 1, Medic 1, Ladder 1, and our battalion. Our EMS billing, our chief of operation, our chief of EMS, our chief of maintenance, health and wellness chief, and also the fire chief. This is how we run the operations of the Anderson Fire Department and the service we provide to the community. Thank you so much.